Sonic Forces was a game that came out in 2017, made by Sonic Team. It was pretty good.
Into the city! We need you here now!
Hold on, Tails. I'm on my way.
Right from this game's announcement, I was following it. It looked so cool to me, and I was really excited to get my hands on it. It looked so cool to me back then. But it didn't turn out to be as good as we all thought it was going to be, which got me just so mad. I wanted this game to be good so badly. Now, this game isn't exactly bad, but to most people, it's more underwhelming, and it's mediocre, and not a lot of people actually like it. But I'm not defending it. I think it's okay. It could be a lot better, though. That's what I'm thinking. It was a lot of missed opportunities, is what I'm going to say. So let's talk about the gameplay a little bit in this game. So, to most people, this game has pretty bad level design, but I beg to differ. I think that it's really good for casual players, and it gets it into Sonic, gets the players into Sonic more. And it's a pretty good beginning game, but I understand how, like, people who've been playing a lot of the Sonic games could be mad because, they want a challenging, fun game. And this game is kind of easy overall. And because there's not a lot of pathways you can take, there's not a lot of, obstacles in your way. People complain that you're just going a straight line, basically, and there's not a lot of things that are different. But I think it's good for casual players who are just getting into Sonic and just want to have a really good time playing.
This is it for Green Hill, so the city must be close. Let's get ready for some action.
The story of this game is actually pretty good if you ask me. It has many flaws, I'm not going to ignore that. But I think it suffers from the most is probably, I hate saying this, but it can be really cringy sometimes. But it's still a pretty good story.
True that.
The idea of the story is pretty good, I think. So it's basically the villain takes over the world, and all the Sonic characters just form a resistance and try to take the world back, basically. It's a pretty good concept, and I don't think it's ever been done before in a Sonic game. So props to them for making a good original story.
True that.
The story is really ambitious, and I really like how it's going. It just has a few, flaws in it, but it did a pretty good job of telling what it wanted to tell. And I know I just made fun of it, but I really like the villain too, Infinite. He is really cool. And I think the scene right now, Infinite comes out of nowhere and just beats up Sonic, which is it was so crazy because he's just so overpowered. And he was a pretty good villain, but his motivations for being a bad guy were kind of bad, though. But he was just pretty cool for being a villain, though. Did I even mention Infinite's theme song, though? Bro, that thing is heat.
Toughest of terrors, I am the darkest of days. I'm the last one that's
True that. 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 True that.